What's going on, everyone? It's Andrew back again with another video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about the trade deadline news so far that's been going on. Right now is July 27th, right now that when I'm filming this video, so a lot of stuff is going down. We're not even close to the deadline, which I think is the 30th, which is this Saturday, or I think it's the 31st, which is this Saturday. So, you know, there's a lot of stuff that can go down. The first thing I want to talk about is the Chafin situation with the A's and the Cubs. Now, Chafin was a Cubs left-handed pitcher. He's now going to be going to the A's for exchange for two minor league prospects, as you can see right here. Apparently, he was pretty excited to be joining this new team, as you see in his recent tweet, but he's also sad to see the Cubs go, leaving there. But the Cubs did get some pretty good prospects. This guy, Greg, I think it's Deutschman or Deutschman, how you pronounce his name. Not too sure, but he's been killing it in Las Vegas. So he's been doing a really good job. He's got a good average, good OPS. He's been killing it for them. So that's a good pickup for the Cubs. And then I'm not sure about this right-handed pitcher that much, but because I don't think he's in AAA, I think he might be in AA or lower. So yeah, so it's a good pickup for the Cubs at least. And that was the first story, at least of today's video. We're gonna be doing probably like recent stuff and all this stuff. And hopefully Chafin can help the A's push towards the playoffs. They're already in that playoff spot in the wild card right now. They're trying to get that division. So maybe they can do it with him. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Alright, so the next story is about Mad Max. Now, apparently Mad Max is about to get traded soon. Because Washington wants to get rid of him. He's in the last year of his contract. He's getting older. So they want him out. They want to get some new talent in. Apparently 8 teams are in on him right now. So these are the 8 teams. Then we get the Dodgers, the Giants, the Padres, the Red Sox, the Rays, the Blue Jays, Astros, and Mets. And the Yankees checked in about it, apparently. But the recent stuff coming out about Max is he wants to go to the Dodgers and the Giants. Apparently he's going to that NL West. I think the Padres were out on him because they didn't want to give up that much. But he might be a Dodger or a Giant soon. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. This came out recently. So that's why I really couldn't find anything on it. Might be on Ken Rosenthal's Twitter, which we're going to check out later. But yeah, so he's apparently going to like one of the top 2 teams in the NL West. So that would be really interesting to see that, because you never know how he's going to do over there. But yeah, that's the rumors on Mad Max right now. I mean, I imagine the Washington's going to get a bag for prospects. They'll probably get like 5 or 4 prospects probably, depending on what team he goes to. But yeah, so that's the situation on Mad Max right now. Yeah, so Jose Berrios is rumored to get traded as well off the Twins. The Twins are trying to get rid of everyone, it seems like. They got rid of Nelson Cruz. Now they're going with Berrios. And Buxton declined the contract extension, so you never know if he goes too. Like, honestly, you really don't. So yeah, he might be going before the trade. So that's one thing to think about. On to the next story, Rocker, the Vanderbilt pitcher, he might not even sign with the Mets because there's an elbow injury and the Mets don't want to sign him. So that's why he probably went so late into the draft. I mean, as we can see, if you read the text right here, the top draft pick, the physical showed an elbow injury or issue, something like that. So they might not even sign him. But yeah, but the Mets have already agreed to terms on a $6 million pact, which I don't know what the fuck that means. Just pending his clean physical, I guess. So after he gets physical, he gets $6 million, something like that. But yeah, he might not even be a Met, so the Mets might have just wasted their draft pick. But we're gonna see how the situation escalates. But yeah, pretty crazy stories coming out of the New York camp. Yeah, so this is pretty interesting. I just want to mention this real quick. Turner, he does have COVID indeed, so I don't know if that fucks up his trade value or anything. But he was rumored to get traded as well. But I really didn't see it happening, to be honest. But now with the COVID stuff going on, I don't know if he's able to get traded or not. I don't know how that works yet. But I don't think teams are to be in on him anymore. So any stuff about trade Turner, right now it's about COVID, but I don't know. We'll see. But I really don't think he leaves Washington, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see what the Nats do. But he does have COVID, so that might deter some teams away. But yeah, so that's the story on Trey Turner. Yeah, so this came out today as well. Apparently the Rays were eyeing Bryant as well. We already shut down the Scherzer situation, which I'll get more evidence in later in the video. But yeah, Bryant might be going to the Rays as well as a couple other teams he could be in on as well. A lot of people want these Cubs players because they're pretty good, and the Cubs aren't winning right now. So that's the situation on Chris Bryant as of his current state. So yeah, the Phils pick up a pretty good prospect from the Pirates, as we can see right here. They get left-handed pitcher Tyler Anderson. And the Pirates get some mid-level prospects, as they do say, so that's very interesting about that. But once again, the Pirates are trying to implode. They already traded Adam Frazier. They got the Padres prospects. Now they're getting some of the Phillies prospects with Tyler Anderson. So they're trying to just implode the whole team. I wouldn't be surprised if Hayes goes next, because he's been killing it. But yeah, they get some mid-level prospects, and, which is kind of weird. I don't know why they word it like that, but I'm not really too sure. But yeah, so the deal is, like they said, I think it's already went live as we're recording this video. But there's like some stuff going on with that. They also talk about Craig Kimbrell getting signed to the Phillies, or maybe Chris Bryant. So yeah, some interesting stuff could come out from the Phillies, but you know, they do get a good pitcher because they need pitching help. We can all agree on that. If they had pitching help, they'd win a World Series, but we'll see what comes out from the Phillies if they make any more moves. Yeah, so this just came out, as you see, 21 minutes ago. Like, this just came out. Houston landed right-handed relievers Kendall Graveman and Rafael Montiaro from Seattle on Tuesday in exchange for reliever Joe Smith and infielder Amaro Toro. Now, this is really interesting. Now, the thing I don't get about this, as you see in more detail here, if you want to look at it like that. So the interesting thing is the trade between the division is really weird for me, because a lot of teams don't like to trade in the division, you know, because lowers your chance of getting the, you know, postseason, all that stuff. But the Astros I think the Astros win from this. I'm not gonna lie, because Graveman's been a pretty good pitcher, and Montiaro, he's not bad, but you know, he's not like, you know, like top tier. And then the guys that the Mariners got, I'm not really sure who they are, to be honest. I don't really know anything about them, and I'm not sure if the article says anything about them when I was scoping through it, so I don't really know who these guys are, but we're gonna have to wait and see how this plays out. I mean, the Astros get more relief help, that definitely can help them going for a postseason push. The Mariners also, these guys could help them maybe to get to the postseason. They're really close. They're only like 2 games out right now, so yeah, it's getting pretty close. But the interesting trade between the divisioners right now. So yeah, we're on Ken Rosenwald's Twitter right now, and here's the update on Trey Turner. He did test positive for COVID, so we're gonna have to wait and see how that plays out. But yeah, that's the first piece of news. Yeah, so this is some sad news from Washington right here, but apparently Strasburg is undergoing some crazy therapy. I read about it. Apparently he has to get his rib removed to help his arm. So I don't know what is going on with that, but as the Nats said, hopefully he'll be ready for spring training next year. That's some crazy news. So he's not coming back at the end of this year. So he can't be traded either if the Nats want to get rid of him. But that's also some crazy news out of Washington. This was Ken Rosenthal's 12. Apparently the Yankees are still in on Trevor Story as of right now. We talked about the Scherzer stuff, and there's be a lot of people that are going to be getting traded over the next couple days. So be sure to, you know, be on it. You know, if you want to follow me on Twitter, guys, I like these tweets. I tweet about them. I let you guys know what's going on. So if you want to throw Ken Rosenthal as well on Twitter, he's the one that reports all the stuff. So props to him. But yeah, so that's all the news I can find right now. There's not really any other news that's coming out, but the trade deadline stuff's starting to happen. We've seen it with the Adam Frazier trade. We've seen it, you know, the Pirates getting rid of everyone. We just saw with the Houston-Seattle trade. The Yankees are apparently making some big splashes if they get Trevor Story, and apparently they're in on Starling Marte as well for that catching prospect. So that's another one to keep up. But a lot of stories right now going on. So if you want to know about them, make sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll probably do it at the end of the video, the blockbuster trades, all that kind of stuff. But if you guys do enjoy this content, make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe. Always posting about baseball and MLB The Show contest, so you can always be on the lookout for that. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, everyone.